Hey guys, this is Simple Danny bringing you information about lithium orotate. Now, my first impression of lithium orotate was that don't you give that to crazy people? I've heard lithium is given to crazy people. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but that's what I've heard. So, and this channel is all about my experience, hoping to help others make their own decisions. Now, lithium orotate is not what was prescribed for people with psychotic tendencies. That was lithium carbonate. Now, lithium carbonate is a prescription lithium, which you need to have a prescription because it is actually harmful for you. The carbonate version is a poor transport to the body, so you need a lot more lithium in order to have a better effect, to have the effects that lithium is known for. Now, carbonate version is a poor absorption of 10%. So you need about a gram, which is 1,000 milligrams of lithium in order to feel the effects. Now, the lithium orotate, orotate being orotic acid, that's a great transport. Now, it's mineral transport, and it has a 90% absorption. So you pretty much your body takes in all of the lithium as you're supplementing, and all you need is a low dosage of 5 to 40 milligrams per day. I've taken as much as 80 milligrams per day, no problem whatsoever. And you trust me, you want this if you're suffering from anxiety or panic attacks or just a stressful job. I work as a line cook at the moment, so I know what a stressful job is. If anybody has had those type of bosses, Hell's Kitchen, all that stuff, But back to lithium orotate. Now, lithium orotate, it is a trace mineral found in soil. Lithium is a trace mineral found in soil, which means it is found in Mother Nature. In the soil of Mother Nature, unfortunately, we've harmed the soil enough so that you can barely find traces of it in the soil. So at this moment, it's great to supplement the lithium orotate. That way you can get the effects of what you should be getting already from the soil, but we don't because of X amount of reasons. Lithium deficiency makes you subject to mood disorders and sleeplessness. I started taking this as I was having trouble sleeping for the anxiety, and it was just kind of slowly taking over my life. I didn't like it, so I started researching, and people started, suggesting lithium orotate. I was like, whoa, lithium, caution. It sounds for crazy people. I'm not that bad. But then I saw the orotate, the orotic acid in it. It's a different transport, different dosage. You don't need prescription, a different thing altogether. So lithium orotate is suggested for anxiety, depression, panic attacks. That was a big one for me. PTSD, migraines, ADD, ADHD, bipolar disorder, and many others. Now, the reason why lithium orotate helps in all these situations is that it helps the body control stress. It helps the body deal with stress in a better fashion. For example, so you can get a better idea of my experience at work. Before I say this, not to sound like a pussy or, sorry ladies, but not to sound all not manly, if you will. I feel like I'm gonna get butchered by those comments. Anyways, the lithium orotate in my stressful job, what it helped me do was kind of taking the stressful situation in a better fashion, in a way that I wouldn't want to cry. Unfortunately, I'm a crier when it comes to stressful situations, especially when somebody's there being mean for no particular reason. But anyways, that was my situation. So I would take it, and I didn't feel like crying. Actually, if they pushed the stress harder and harder as the day went on, I felt like no matter how bad it was, I couldn't cry. I mean, I'm sure if I tried, I could, but I was at work, and you don't want to cry when you're at work. You don't want to look like that, give that impression. So I would take lithium orotate as the day kept getting more stressful, and it would keep the crying at bay, and it would keep me feeling less anxious, less fight or flight, less less trouble because of all the things that were going around me. So I took it for that, and now I take it for all my nootropic stacks as I lead a very stressful life with my current job. And so I take lithium orotate and everything's a lot easier. It's really cheap, by the way, because it is a trace mineral found in soil, so you can find it anywhere pretty much. I buy it online. My, well, I'm not gonna go into my favorite company just yet, but I have a company that I buy from them the 10 milligrams, and I take two of those every time I have my nootropic stack. I take two of those, and I'm golden. Not that you won't experience anxiety or anything like that, but you won't experience the bad part of anxiety, which is, oh my god, gotta get out of here, fight or flight. Oh my god, everything's going wrong. Oh, doesn't happen. So it keeps it at bay. You feel it, your body deals with it better, and you go on. So lithium orotate dramatically reduces suicides, helps decrease insulin resistance, helps in treatment of alcoholism and other addictions. Now, personally, I have not taken lithium orotate for these reasons. Well, I haven't committed suicide, so I guess it's working. um, but I've heard a lot of people have success with the treatment of alcoholism, the support in the treatment of alcoholism and other addictions. So, yay for them. I personally take it for the anxiety, helping to sleep, helping for the stress. And once again, this is very inexpensive. So, you can just pay $15 for about 60 capsules and you're golden, especially if you take nootropics. So, check it out.